Okay. Well, probably it's now okay. Yep. Okay. I think I fixed it or no. Okay, I'll have to play with this, man. Like I don't want to I just want to play the game. Fuck this shit. Stanley. All right. I This is the first time I ever played this game. I know the classic endings, but no clue about anything else. Like, if you know the newer endings, please don't spoil. Seriously. Uh, it'll be really nice. I need to set up this. I don't think the game crashed. Oh yeah. Oh boy. All right. It's probably because I went. Huh? Uh. Okay. I want English. Have you played Stanley Parable before? Okay. Here's the thing. No, I didn't, but I know some of the endings. Uh. But none. I was just saying no. Oh, that's fine. Why is this important? Oh no, there's gonna be a thing with time, isn't it? This is the current time. Okay. I'm still gonna check settings. It's good that they put that so I don't have to, you know. Oh boy. Well, so far this is looking pretty good. I will just set this to 4 anti-aliasing because this doesn't really matter. Like 8 is like not even distinguishable. Okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be fun.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
I just realized the stream was. Okay, I was fucking away. I hope the game paused. Yeah. I know. I realized it. I'm sorry. I was like, someone entered my fucking room, and I had to fucking mute myself and talk to my parents and fuck shit. I'm sorry. I know this already, so I'm just gonna play it
for him to follow.
just in case
No
someone doesn't
one
know.
showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. Okay, I'm getting...
Coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm getting some, Okay, I'm getting some,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Dude, I'm getting some memories back, somewhat of what the endings were. I think there's one that where you jump up the window or something. Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do the proper way. Proper ending. Alright, I guess we'll take a look around because I didn't really explore this area ever. I just saw it in like YouTube videos. I'm gonna enable. Wait, my chat is fucking closed, but. Sorry. Okay, does the stream the stream looks good right now. I just wanna go to stream and oh, 4 viewers. Oh, that's really good. All right, so I like when I click. Like when I click it just a clicking sound. All right. Oh, there it is.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is where it begins. Alright, I'll go left. I'll follow you. I'll do that. Oh yeah, I haven't really checked the doors. Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright, I can look at this for hours. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a presentation. Make sure your slide has a slick blue blue header. You most of all. True. Profits. Throw something in the ideas bin. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Oh, that's pretty funny. On your boss appreciation minutes worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love mostly about your boss. Ooh. Alright, I'm not gonna stay here for too long. Cool room. Oh boy. Okay, I'm getting some things back. Like, dude, why is my chat not loading? Oh, wait. Can someone say something? Or is that just my chat?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, I'm not gonna do this right now. I will do this later. I know these endings, but...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. Pretty... Oh, what? I don't know this. I've got a feeling money for stealing, but not yours, of course. What does this say? Extreme bathrooms. And I want to read the small text, but... Okay. I have a feeling that something will happen if I stay here. But I'm really not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Cool room. Let me make it open. That's okay. Hey, Stay open. Okay, there was a trigger. Wait, that door didn't close when I went to the bathroom. That's weird. Okay. So I wonder if there's something to do with that. Oh, this is the boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Sure.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it.
Okay,
an extra
the pin.
number.
There was something like that.
2845.
2-8.
But of course,
Oh shit.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2-8. Why is there a fucking delay when you click? That I didn't misclick, guys. Look. All right, there.
Yet
Not that bad.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley had
Oh, that's dark.
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Okay.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
The game looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. It looks pretty good.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I can go up. Can I? Can. Oh, I won't do it. Maybe later. Maybe that's one of the endings.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Here's the thing. What? That's hidden. There's some interesting stuff with this game. Like, okay, now I can't go back, right? No, I can. Okay. What is this yellow square? Okay, maybe I'm overthinking stuff, but okay, I'm not going there. I know what happens there, but we'll go there later. Like, there's interesting stuff. I don't think in the original game you can go back. Or can you? I don't know.
On an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, I can jump off. That's probably one of the other endings, isn't it? I'm not gonna do it though. So I don't know, like, what's new, and I mean.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh yeah,
Their
that's
true
pretty
nature
cool.
Revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom...
Okay, this is me. 47. Yeah, it's my room. Being monitored. Terrible. And everyone is gone.
This mind
No.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Perhaps. What is that? Oh, that's just the siren. Okay.
But here was the proof.
Uh-oh.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
I can't go up there.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll press off. Oh no! I'm kidding. Alright. Alright, after this ending, I will do some fun stuff. I'll try to do... I don't know what. It's honestly, I will just do...
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
really cool.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Damn.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
I can finally touch grass! No way, man! No way! Oh my god!
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to
That
do,
house is so high quality over there.
whatever life
Oh
lives,
my
it will
god.
be his. And that was
We're entering society, guys. Let's go.
was perhaps
That
the
house
only
is still
thing
high quality.
following. Stanley stepped through the open door.
That parking is kind of weird. Okay. Yes.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin. The feeling
Guys,
of liberation.
I
The immense possibility of the new path.
I already won the game. Now I
This
can
was
refund.
exactly the way.
I'm so
right
happy.
now, that things
I can
were
finally
meant to
refund
happen.
this game, guys. I beat this game in under 2 hours.
Stanley was happy.
Yes, he was. And now he's gonna get his refund. Beat the game, get your first achievement. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. Here's... I'm gonna fuck around, okay? Yep. Alright, I'm...
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
True.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, okay. Bruh. So that's one of the endings, I guess.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not gonna go to the meeting room. I think, there's a...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Some door
Oh,
activates something.
please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Okay, this is the
Click
door.
a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Wait.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Alright.
I have to say, I'm still not
I can
feeling the
use
satisfaction of witnessing
E
true
and
effort
click.
for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50
Alright.
clicks. I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment.
All right.
A willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
That's right.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
20 clicks on 417. All right. We'll go over there. Huh?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
All right. 437. 437. I don't know. Oh.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
All right. All right. It's over here. There's 417. There's 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay. That just cut randomly.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right,
Okay.
back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
All right. We'll do this.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
How? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I don't know why it cuts like that. That's really weird.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
All right. I'll click it. I'll click it. Here.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yes, we did it. Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes,
That's
I'm very
true.
proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Okay. There's some text on that paper. And this is also interesting. This computer. I don't know what it does.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
Alright,
entered
I will
the
go
doorway.
right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There's some interesting rooms, like this isn't interesting, but the other one is interesting because there's a whole different area. So I'm interested where that goes. All right.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
True.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yo.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Yes.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth.
Yep. Some notes here. I don't know if there's any secrets.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong with the audio. Why does it cut like that? Alright, doesn't matter. I guess I'll do this. If that means actually no, I won't do it. Okay. I don't know what the audio cuts, but well, it's fine. It's
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
alright, so I could go this way or I could go this way. I don't want to get back, but I think there was I know there was something there. Okay, I can.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're lying right now? Stop. Alright. I'm gonna close all my doors behind me. Hold on. This looks pretty good, dude. Alright. Is there a way to not die? Wait. Probably dead if I. Wait! Can I go over there? No!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
True. Because I am. Ugh.
All of his co-workers were good.
I'm doing this ending now. I can go over here.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Here. Oh, I can crouch, yes. Oh, that's odd as hell. Alright. Oh, dude, that's so bright.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
No!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Damn.
So, now that
I'm
you're
very
here, what do you
predictable.
think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Yes.
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough.
Wait,
how
what?
tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Alright, I guess this is one of the endings. Don't know if I can do anything. Let's restart the game. That's fine, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
They never.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley
What if I
looked,
do this
he
again?
couldn't find a
Does
trace
something
of his
happen?
co-workers.
Wait, why is it reminded the end is never the end? That's weird. Did I do something that changes the story in some way? I will get all the monitors. Reading input. Okay. I don't know what that does at all, so I'm just gonna click all the monitors, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Guess I clicked all of them, didn't I? Okay, this one. Is there an order? Okay, let me see if I jump again. What would happen? Would there be the same ending? What if I say no?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the
I'm gonna
game's
click
design
now.
all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and
I'm gonna
its
look here
examination
because
of
eyes hurt.
structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons.
Oh.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Fuck you.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
I don't know if I heard this before.
You
I don't
too
think I did.
will become quite unbearable.
Is he playing the same song? Okay. I'm gonna wait at one more. I think this is gonna loop. Okay. Alright. What if I restarted? What if I keep restarting? What will happen? Oh! Oh! Wait! Oh my god, okay. Should I restart again? Okay, I'm gonna play. This is interesting.
All
What?
of his co-workers were gone.
Oh my god,
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, wait.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Will this be different? I don't... Okay, I'm gonna go
This was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Okay, I think
just
this is
to
the same.
admire it.
Okay. That's interesting.
Wow.
I don't
Yes,
know.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, this time I'll go over here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. I'm going down. I'm not going to the main track, man.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh,
here
what?
it's, left.
I'll go left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Alright, take your time, man. Like,
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
alright, man. There's some interesting rooms here.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right.
Okay. We just have to get back to Oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my
This is so
time
sad.
trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just
No.
restart the game from the
You
beginning.
fucking.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Why? Why would you ever do this, man? Wait. I can't close the door. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me go back to this room. I want to just... I don't know what's with the monitors. I don't know, like, one of them, like, every monitor said, the end is never the end. So I wonder if that could mean something. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm also gonna keep looking in this room, so if anything changes... If anything changes, I'll just...
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the
No.
monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Alright. Find the story. It's over here. Over here. This is like the backrooms. I don't know, like, it reminds me of backrooms right now when I think about it. But back then, there was really no backrooms. Also, this line is kind of weird. That's fine. I have no idea how I did that, but... So we'll go over here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
Oh,
you there
wait,
definitely
wait,
was
wait,
a story here
wait.
before. Do we just...
No. I just...
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No, I want to explore, man. That room was interesting, man. Fuck.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Perhaps he
simply
missed a memo. I didn't say that at all. Like, that was completely wrong. Maybe I'll get it on my next try, I guess. Alright.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Oh, okay. Can we just explore these areas? I really want that. Really cool. Okay. Door is weird. Okay. Alright, let's go. I don't know. I want to go here. There's an open door here, man. Let me go there. An open door here. I don't know why there are open doors, like...
Aha!
Oh.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Yeah, yes.
No, wait.
Oh.
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I do.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
I win.
Congratulations!
Let me get my refund.
I know you
Let me
put in
get...
a lot
Okay.
of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Yes, it did.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Come on, man. Oh, okay, this is classic. Okay, this is
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very simple. Won't you do just that? Yes, that's where I want to go. Yes. Thank you, narrator. And oh, I can't get that to be closed. Some chairs don't have collisions, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Wait.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is
Wait
in
a
fact
second.
a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Sure. Those screams 2013. What? Wait. Wait, what? That was weird.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
I remember it 7 years ago.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Dude, that was really interesting. Look at this. Wait. What? Wait, how did I go in that room again? Like, that was really weird. Okay, I guess I'll follow the line. I don't know what I... Okay, I guess this way. Oh, okay. Alright, this is where the story continues. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you...
Wait, that screen is...
Restart.
No, I just saw a screen that was really weird. Um, alright. It probably doesn't really matter, let's be honest, but I like the attention to detail. I look very closely to those things.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
I like the
We're
trademark in
intelligent
the
people, right?
subtitles.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Well, that's
very
what we wanted,
mysterious.
but
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
I want
whatever it might
when
be,
I
Stanley,
win, everyone.
I'm ready for it.
I want everyone in the world to own the colorful creature and give me money. And I will do that by doing financing.
Oh no, not you again, Stanley. I'd also.
Alright,
like
this
to
is the
veto
house,
line from
the
having
wooden
any
house,
role in our awesome new
I
story.
think.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Yes, we'll be fine. Huh? Oh, okay, I see. That's pretty. See what he is saying there. Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
I'll go right.
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
They're trying to make it. Okay, but before entering here. Okay, actually, yeah, I want to. Okay, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter, bro. Okay.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really
Oh, wait. This is the things I did.
Determined?
And this is where I am right now.
To the schedule, I restart again.
Neither forgets about previous restarts.
Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind
But it's
goes
prevented and
blank
able
simply
to
because
do
it's written
anything.
here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't
After
I
a long
consign all
time,
of
Stanley
this?
dies.
Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't.
Oh, that's
do
depressing,
it. I
man.
won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
Hopefully.
okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So
That's
I hope
true.
that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, God. What? Okay, that was kind of scary. We can close the door again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, did he forget?
Stanley
Oh,
decided
no.
to go to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps
no.
he simply missed a memo.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen now. Well, I forgot what I... Oh, dude. No, no. Oh, no. It's not over yet. That door is open. Wait, was that door always open? Probably. Oh, dude. So I am supposed to look for details. Look at that. Can I open the door? Dude. I don't know if that ceiling was complete or not. I don't know. I don't know. That line was definitely not there. That's for sure.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm still gonna go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Okay, that's... You can... Wait. I know you are not supposed to go to the line, but... Oh, dude.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
What? That was different. That dialogue was not here. I want to see what he had.
Yes.
Okay.
Really worth it being here in the room.
Yes.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first...
Am I technically following the line if I go the wrong path? Or I will go this way then.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Okay, this
incredible he
time?
wasn't fired years ago.
This time I will not die. I just want to see if that, like that room. Oh my god. Am I following the line? Is that really happening? You see this? This vent? That is interesting to me. Like, can you just somehow parkour there? Okay, I'll go over here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Okay, I don't think there's anything
I
there.
don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Beautiful.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger everywhere. True. Okay, I thought I heard the door somewhere else, but starting to imagine I'm following the adventure line still at this point. Like that would be kind of crazy. Okay.
Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Stanley walked through the blue door.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley
What does that
walked
sound?
through the red door.
That. Okay. Okay. Blue
I
door.
still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
All right.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yes.
find out what lies at the end of this road
Yes.
you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. Do you see? There's nothing here. I
Okay.
haven't even finished building this section of the map.
That's
because you weren't
source.
supposed to be here in the first
Source
place.
one texture. That's
Broken
pretty cool.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically?
I didn't want to ruin it,
for
bro,
you?
but you
Do
know.
not think I put a lot of time into that, because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yep.
Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Well, the first thing.
There we go. A third option. This already
Oh,
feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I went the other way? What if I what if I wanted to piss him off and go this way? I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay. So before I go here, I forgot what I wanted to say. I was gonna say like, if he added an ability for Stanley to talk, then that'd be cool.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Obviously,
Now,
that's a joke,
tell
but
me
whatever.
about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Okay, so yeah, more options are nice.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. I think I know this. What's gonna happen? I wonder if those are real players. I don't think they are. Mussolini is a fine. That's me. I'm the worst. You're projectily ranked last worldwide. How long does it take to get the correct for? I know to ask, have friends for help. The list is empty. Fuck you, man. Alright. Some sounds are from Half-Life 1. I mean 2.
Now, would you say
really
that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will
Wait,
really
why is there a
take
plant
notice.
here?
But of course, the message of the game only becomes
I'm
when you've been playing
asking
for about 4
meaningless
hours.
questions.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
That sound is annoying as fuck. Imagine doing this for 4 hours.
You heartless bastard.
Wait, it's still alive.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite
I can
me?
kind of see the
Because if it's the latter, well,
baby,
I don't know what to
so...
do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey,
I mean, I
since my game was so
gave
awful,
you
why don't we
feedback.
play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh.
Aha! Fascinating.
Okay,
What
this is
do you
new.
think this game is about, Stanley?
I think this is called Overwatch.
Motivation?
No, what? I'm retarded.
It seems
Firewatch.
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Okay, I don't remember the story exactly,
That
but
must
I
be
know
it.
this.
What a fascinating venture
Like,
into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
that was a Minecraft sound, but alright. Okay, I never played Firewatch, but people say it's a really good game. And I'm really surprised that they changed one of the original endings, but I thought it was gonna be Minecraft, right? Okay. So, hmm. That's really cool. Like, I really, this game is, like, really surprising.
No, 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 it can't be.
What? What's wrong? That's,
It is. It's an open
yeah.
world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No.
Oh,
Why?
Miss Stanley, what a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing, that big open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You
Wait,
could
there's
just
a
go
hole
in
there.
any. Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay,
No.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably
No.
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Dude, fuck you.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Dude. What? Rocket League? Are you serious?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I'm gonna go to blue. I'm gonna piss off the narrator.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
What? That works exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go to blue. Whoa!
Hold on.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
Wait! No!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
Oh,
How will you
shit.
write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Wait, what? Oh, I'm retarded. Dude, I really wanna retry that again. Why did I? Um, okay, I was scared for a second. I thought it was a hallway. It's really dark. Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm not going there. So, this is my office. But it looks very dark. Um,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his
I really
choice,
want to try to
and
fucking
if
take
he's
one,
learned
dude.
the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. Okay, that was really cool. And I didn't even think that they would change the games. So that's very interesting.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Painting, I think. Or Sarah and Adventure Line. Okay, that door is always open, I think. I think, right? Oh, okay, it's gone. Alright. That's good.
When Stanley
Alright, I'm gonna go to the other door now.
To the meeting room, and Stanley
Like when you choose the
well.
blue and the red
Perhaps he
door.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. Yes.
Alright,
really,
so that's very
worth it
interesting.
being. But eager to get
Like,
back to business,
there was
Stanley
other
took
dialogue.
the first open door on his left.
Sure, pretty cool.
Stanley was
Alright,
so
I'll go
tired of
the
following
other
motions,
door.
It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look,
Okay.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you... What? Really? I was in the
Really?
middle of something. Do you have
Really?
zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why...
Shut
I
up.
don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Alright, I prove you. I believe you.
Now
I
listen
believe you.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'll walk for the red door. It's no okay, no,
Oh,
that's
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
something
I just-
changed when
I
I
wanted to
opened that
stop.
door. I mean, I didn't open it, but
We would both be so much happier if we just
I saw the lighting change.
stopped.
It's really weird.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. There are two different doors. Oh, dude. Uh-oh.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh, I thought I could jump off, but no.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Okay. Looks pretty cool. Okay.
No, wait. Where are you going? Right. Where were we?
Let me see if he says something. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
Stay
okay.
away from
It's
those
that
stairs.
Sunday.
If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
This is a video game. Alright, I will try to clutch it. I will try to clutch it. I will not die. There. Don't worry.
No!
Ah, shit.
Oh, thank God you lived.
How did I
You
walk
had
so
me
much
worried
slower?
there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
There's a drawing there for some reason. Whatever. Why am I like looking at these things?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Alright, I'm gonna kill myself.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Don't care. Plus ratio. Wait, is there anything here? Probably not. Can I glitch myself here? No. Nice collisions.
No. No. What are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Just get everyone to buy TCC, man. That's it. Or otherwise, I'll kill myself. If you don't do that, neither, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
I don't dislike
That
your
you'll throw
game,
yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
but
You
you have to
willing
get
kill
people to
yourself
buy the
keep
couple
me
creature,
from
man.
being happy?
It's that
Am I
easy.
reading the situation correct?
It's that easy. Okay. Oh.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
I'm
Do
still
you actually
alive.
want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Alright. I want to stay alive.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish
The stars
I
are...
still thought that was possible.
Well, it's really not. I was teasing. I'm so fucking slow, man. Holy shit. Realism gaming. Alright. Guys, take a look at Henriette's video until I get up here. So, you know, this will take a while. This will take a while. Alright. Enough watching Gala videos. Now it's time to kind of die.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
What? This weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Yeah,
left.
I wanna try restarting the game. I wanna try restarting the game.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Love.
Yes. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, I'm
Stanley was
going
so
up
bad
here.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. So let's go over there
Stanley, I
and
think
not
perhaps we've
go
gotten
down
off
there.
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley.
Who's
Your
she?
chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She's been waiting. Alright. Don't know what that warning sign says. So, alright.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Alright. What?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry
I can't
to keep you
move.
waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Fuck you.
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Come on, man. Oh, dude.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 47. Press Y on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Fuck you, man. Okay. Alright, I'll play. Dude.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
What happens?
doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing
Okay.
a button.
Yeah,
Now
I fucking knew
he's
it, man.
eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Okay, I think some things are changing.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Okay.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
Wait, I played all
and he
these.
Called it the Stanley Parable.
I played all those endings.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Well, see ya.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'll wait for like a minute. Does he say anything? Please press B to view work in the morning. How about now? Well, I mean, I have to push it, man. The story has to. Oh, I did have a painting. I told you guys. Not a photo, a painting. Alright, I guess I'll press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Okay, this is my office.
In a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Mirror.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
This is meta, man. This is
so different, I suppose.
Come on. I mean, not meta, but like
more to convey
breaking the
this
fourth
to
wall.
him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
And
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Okay. Please die.
Already this was uncomfortable. And Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Okay. Where's the awaiting input, Peter? I wonder. I'm going there.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content means new content. Oh boy, I have no idea what's gonna happen now. Oh boy. What?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Yep.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yep.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Same, man. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I agree. Uh-oh.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's
I
on to the
don't
new
like this
content.
wall.
I've never been
I've seen
more
it
ready.
a
Let's
couple of
do
times. Alright. Let's do it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Yes.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle?
I can jump. Wait. I can't jump over here, but I can jump over here. Alright. Goes over here. No. Okay. This new content is kinda... Yeah, this is great. Obviously. That's obvious, yeah.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah. Oh boy. So what now? Okay. I heard something. Okay, another elevator.
Goodness, another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see
Yep.
it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Oh my god.
That's it? You've got to be kidding me. You see, Stan? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a
Oh.
cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please
Really?
ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Oh
I'm
my
infuriated
god.
and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up
Now
too
it's
much
going on Twitter.
anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable
But
is really about.
I want to know the new
No
content.
frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, let me BRB for a second. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. uh. Alright, I didn't read the chat really. I didn't just load. Which is a problem. This game is genius. This game is such a sounding. The stream is so laggy. Yep. This stream is laggy. I'm sorry if you are getting any lag. Alright. So let's continue. Begin. I mean, let's resume the game. Let me get a Twitch open on my phone. Oh, now it shows. Okay. All right. Now it shows fucking chat or whatever. What?
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Okay. I'll go in the vent. I just must see something.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
Alright, I'll go the other way. No. Is this real? Okay. Okay, I'm going back. I'm sorry. I'll see the cool stuff. I'll go to the vent. I just don't know, bro. Alright.
Oh, never mind. You're not a dog.
What if I am? What if? Okay. I'm sorry if this room is laggy. I don't know, like, what I can do to fix it. Alright. The end is never the end. Well, that's loading.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Alright, let's look at those experiences.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
Yeah.
Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
I mean, he has a point. Like, games right now are kind of suck. Let's be honest. I remember. Memory zone temporary. Collector's edition. Didn't he just talk about how re-releases are bad? Alright. Imagine if we could play this, that would be cool. Don't wait, really? That's an achievement? Don't play for 5 years? Oh, what? Super go outside, don't play Stanley Parable for 10 years? Holy shit. Play Stanley Parable for the entire duration of Tuesday. What the hell are these achievements? Complete the Stanley Parable in under. Okay, I will do that. Settings, World Champion. Set all. Okay, I will do that. I'm a completionist. Wait. Okay. Uh. Off. That's so funny. I don't know why. Oh god, that's very large. Imagine having very large. Wir spielen. Spielen. Scheiße. One-handed walking. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, I don't have. Okay. I don't know what camera sensitivity means. Whatever.
This is the story of a man named. This is the story of a man named Stan.
Wait. Wait, he's singing. That's pretty funny. Video. Oh, do they have to do this? Oh, no, okay. Simplified controls. Advanced. Wow, that's so advanced, man. Holy shit. Just the jump button is removed. Okay. Wait. 10 years. Holy shit, dude. Like, someone is gonna cheat for that, right? Like, when I check achievements, I don't know if you guys see this. Yeah, someone cheated already. Speedrun. I guess we'll do the speedrun later. I don't know what the 88888 means. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, okay. New York Times. Yeah, that's obviously true. No, I wanna go like outside. He said open world sucks, man.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Yeah. That sucks. Okay. I'm having fun with this. Yeah, this is the original menu. I think the original was made in the source version. There's Portal 1 and Minecraft. I think I know. Those were the games that were supposed to be played when I did the games thingy, but I was surprised that they changed it. Alright, there's some random documents. I don't know if they're worth reading at all. The original remake. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is the source engine. I'm not sure what part of this is. Person of the year. I guess that's Stanley. Buttons. There's something up here as well, but somebody does it. Mac version, random car. The collector's edition again. The end is never the end.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect.
Yep.
It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
True.
It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Imagine if they actually left this in here. And said it was Ultra Deluxe. Is this the actual? I don't think it is. Looks kind of basic. Okay. Carpet textures? What the fuck? The serious room. I don't know what the serious room is, but what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go back.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
Well, rip.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
What?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh boy. I wonder. Oh no!
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion.
Oh no!
The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
That's...
Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Well, there's a positive review. I'm guessing that's also a review. Okay. Oh no. Steam reviews, how can you do this? Damn, this is No! This is so sad. What's here? Nothing. You see? Pause the review. You don't have to look at negative.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? Tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. But dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let
No.
these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Nah, Stanley Parable is good, man. Come on. It's a pretty good game. Okay, I need to go there.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh, no.
A skip button?
10 hours.
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Alright. Wait, before I click the button, always check behind. There's nothing here yet. Alright. Wait, the door, the place is... Okay, I have to click it.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is. So on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is. So on and so
Wait,
forth
it's
until
still
we all until the end of
Alright,
time.
I have to skip.
At which time everything all.
Okay.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games.
Really cool that
I happen
I have to
believe
wait,
it
sit
was
through
perhaps
that,
one of my
and
more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise, or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the same... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this.
Who's
and
Cookie
whether
9?
they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first
they can.
place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine
good job.
that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in
as most annoying as possible.
You are not beyond redemption.
Alright.
Okay, welcome back.
I'm not annoyed,
but
but
the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes. It's not unendurable.
Right. Wait, the door is gone.
Well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about.
Was
I know,
this
shocking,
here?
isn't it?
I
But
don't
at any
remember.
rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just wait. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole?
See a vent.
A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you
it's here.
just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
I'm gonna hug the wall.
To work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment,
But
and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button.
I won't. Maybe.
Wait here for me, and
Okay.
don't press the skip button.
But he's not gonna come back.
Yes, good.
Alright,
I'll be right back.
he's not gonna be back. He's not gonna be back. Alright, I'll wait for like 40 seconds, but I don't think he's gonna be back, is he? I don't think he's gonna be back. Let me read chat. Okay, nothing new. Alright. Alright. Nearly you have 10 seconds.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why this.
I think some lights are
really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room.
off.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing
Can you remove the button?
I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Well,
I
remove the
can't
button.
control anything in this room, Stanley.
Oh.
I can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
Because you
I've been thinking
put the button.
thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those
Yeah.
reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was
Yep.
it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about the merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue.
Well, rip.
It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again. Oh, Stanley.
Oh, yeah?
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley,
That...
I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been
Oh,
sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's
Well,
just
I don't know what to
how
do
it's
here.
always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground.
Yes.
One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in a stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality.
I wonder if there's like
inward
different
and
options. Like
I
right
can
now, this
feel
is
that
a
I'm becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone.
Uh-oh. I want to see the button.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt
The clock
nothing
stopped.
at all but regret
Uh-oh.
for the longest time, Stanley. Days.
That's still
months.
flashing.
I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events.
Sorry for not
If
talking,
all
but
events
you know.
existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt
I
unburdened
just want to
by
listen
the
to what he
need to
says.
manifest
Sometimes
a
it's interesting,
particular
but
outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both singular and infinite. For the longest time, this was my experience.
and for the
then,
longest
this
time you'll have to wait again. Uh-oh. Fan stopped. Oh, dude. Maybe I've made a mistake. Uh-oh. This is not gonna be good if I skip again. Not good at all. I'm going. How far in the future am I going? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that's intentional, like the annoying sound. Where the clock just fell over. This is all normal right now. Okay, that thing is annoying. Okay, let's just.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to
This is so
examine with an
sad. I'm truly saying a lot
uncompromising
about
heart
society.
the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by
don't
every
listen to
person
the
at every moment in time. If
to the
someone
least
wants
important
it, then
things,
it's a
I guess.
crime not to bring.
Okay, so this stopped blinking. Okay. I hear droplets. That wasn't here before.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Yeah. Dude, this is not gonna be good. It's gonna flood once I skip the bone. Oh. Alright. See ya in water. Or not. Dude, this is so creepy. What the hell? I can't jump. I have to go around. Is he dead? Oh, dude, this is so creepy, man. Like, why is this so creepy? Alright. It's gonna fucking be... Oh. This is nice. This shadow is kind of disappearing, but... Okay. I'm not sure how far in the future I'm going, but... Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Maybe I will be able to escape. I can see trees up here. I don't think I was able to see that before. So, Let's press the button again. 1 second. I'm back. I'm back. So I don't know what happened. Like, all of a sudden. Oh, is it night? But wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why is there no trees? Or actually, life? Alright, the clock is still here. So. Oh my god. Can you stop with the sounds? I'm really scared. Okay, I know nothing will happen, but it's still fucking scary, man. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. Oh no, dude. Okay. Alright. Okay, this seems to be, okay, the clock is still here. Alright, let's go over here. Oh my. Here's new content, guys. I have no idea if I'm supposed to go somewhere. Can I skip again? Okay. Oh. Alright. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is there a door with new content? Yes, there is, I think. Alright. New content?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I
Wait.
have something very exciting to show you.
Don't tell me I have to. Okay, I have to sit through this again? Oh, I don't. Okay, nice. It could, like, the skip button could be used there. No. Okay. Okay. Alright.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Where
Which is why
am I?
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable.
Oh my god! Holy shit.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Yep. Stanley Parable 2. The new mug. Okay.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Yeah.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Alright. Stanley Parable 2. New hotness. Alright. So okay. Why does it look like this is real, man? The plant, yes. Yeah.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've
sequel.
been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman, Arkham Asylum 2, Doom 2, Aladdin 2, Dark Souls 2. Yep. Who cares about number 3, right? This is why Half-Life 3 never came out. I understand now. This way to the show floor. New features. Oh, okay. Can I go to the bus? No. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. Maybe there should be the colorful creatures too. What the hell, dude?
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Alright. Exclusive, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Alright.
For the Stanley
Oh, wait, what?
2, I asked myself, what do players really want?
This
And
is...
of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Alright. It says influent.
Jim. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here,
Influent.
let's have you role-play as Jim to
Okay,
really
let's-
simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play.
Alright, I'm
I
Jim.
promise you'll love
Alright.
it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I'm Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward.
I'm Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Alright.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
I think
Let's take a
I
break from the
agree.
gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I'm Jim.
Oh there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the gym button away.
No, no.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
No. Come on, man. I'm Jim, man. Cool feature, I guess. Alright, what is there to explore? I guess,
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That
You
would
heard
actually
Jim,
save me
yeah.
the work of finishing this feature.
okay, there's just something. I'm going there later. Please no screenshots. The hell? 1 second. I'm back. Okay, let's do the gaming. So, a whole new office. Red is the new orange. The new updated ray traced, more of the same, but in a good way, sequel. Yeah. Alright, so let's go over here. We're actually here. No, actually over here. Merch. Let me see merch, man. I wonder if that leads anywhere. Oh, let me try it. I'm gonna try right now. Imagine if it actually goes to merch. That. Oh, fuck. Um. Okay. So where does this go? It actually wait. It actually goes to a website called stanleyparable2.com. Taste the sequel. Now an expo hall to learn more. A sequel? I'll check this out later on my phone. That's interesting. Yeah. All right. Is that Stanley over there?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Yeah.
Come on, give it a try.
Oh my god, I can hold stuff.
Can you feel it?
Yes.
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright, this
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Third choice? Oh, nice. Get well someday. Well, I'll go for this one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Alright. I mean, I don't really care, but sure, I guess. There's a balloon stuck here. Get well someday. Oh, bro. I don't think there's a choice, is there?
Maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Alright, the jump circle again.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
That number is really high quality.
You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Alright. Oh my god. What the hell? That guy's giant. That's me. Can you find them? Find what?
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh my god, it's a Stanley figure. No way, man. What? What? Oh my god. They worked on this for too much. Imagine if you have to collect them. There's 6 of them.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Infinite Hope. Create new an easy achievement? Can't believe it's that simple. Yes, I will go there for the achievement. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm
All right.
developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken.
No.
I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Well, rip, I guess. I want it, bro. Come on. Thought you hold it, but you actually can't get it, can you? Fine. Fine.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Infinite hole. I went here. We need to find the collectibles, man. Oh, I see. Oh, bro.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay, if... I don't know if, I'm supposed to be here. Alright, let me just explore a bit. I don't know if that's, like, actual... If it's gonna return me somewhere, or what. I'm just gonna go back. I'll check the infinite hole later. I just wanna see, like, where's the actual progression. Because following the hole seems like, we get stuck. Settings world champion? What did that door say? Great job, you did
I
it!
can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2,
Really?
I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying
Oh my god.
out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley
What's it do?
Parable 2.
I don't know what it does. I think it does nothing. They will never set the setting sliders to every possible setting. Alright. I'll put it to 1000. I have no idea what it does, but probably nothing. Let's go over here. Alright. I think there's an area over there. Okay, so infant hole is real, actually. infinite hole is real. We'll go over there then. Let's go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward. Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Yeah.
I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Let's see if he has anything to say.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled.
Yes, I had enough, don't worry.
I really do have so... Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Yes.
Well, there it is. The shame of my life. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
I can't get out.
Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Pressing. Oh,
Is
okay.
the,
I get it.
teleport button not working? You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I really don't
I'm on
have
the
an
service already.
explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
Alright.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the whole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Oh. What now? Am I actually stuck? No. What is going on? Oh my god. What? This one is funny. What the hell? Okay, this looks like an album cover, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, I'm upside down. Oh no. Alright. Alright.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
What?
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Dude, yeah. What's happening again? Maybe I should... Okay. The end is never the end. That's true.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Was he sad? Maybe he was always sad. I don't know. Let me go to the hole again. What will happen? I'm wondering. Does it continue? Okay. Nice. They knew what I was gonna do. How about the new achievement? Does it work? Let's see. Probably not, but yeah. Alright. Start with the bucket. Let's leave this place. It's fun.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to?
Yes.
Ready to move on now?
Yes. Dude, this concept art, why is it so good? What the hell? Wait, what if I press F11? 12, yeah. Yeah, I made a screenshot. How about that?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Alright.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Alright.
I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a
Return
coherent video game at all.
Wait.
It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating
collectibles.
gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it.
Yes.
I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly... I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa. Wow, holy shit, this is actually a great title screen. I mean, it has the same set. It actually changes the color and everything. This is cool. Probably doesn't do anything.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Same story?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427...
Okay. Alright. Oh, balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No. Alright. This was not here before. Alright.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up. Why was he not doing it?
I don't
When
know.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'll go down this time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, there's
Found
collectibles.
one of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Yep. So there's actually collectibles. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm
But
lucky.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life
these
job pushing
rooms are pretty
buttons.
similar.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming.
Oh.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real
This is deep,
and
man.
what isn't.
This is deep.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Alright. So the sequel's not paused. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.